How's it going, everybody? It is your host, Aku here. Okay, I'm gonna be real stupidly honest with you right now. I've been trying to make this update video for the past 2 months at this point, and it has been a really pain in the ass to really find the time to actually sit down and just record this footage. And I'm gonna go right into what this is going to be about. So, as you probably all been knowing, I've been basically have done this whole YouTube stuff for the past almost 15 years at this point, mostly Let's Play videos, and I've done essentially 46 or maybe 47 projects. I don't recall the exact numbers at the moment, but I've done quite a few Let's Play projects, and it's in that long span of time. There's been ups and downs with it because most of the primary things is that sometimes it could get really difficult to find the time to just sit down and make a video. A lot of it is because of just real life situations and whatnot. So to really just get into what needs to be said, I need to make some significant changes with how I approach with content for this channel. Now, I want to preface this is that I'm not quitting making videos in general. I'm not quitting this channel. I've been fucking doing this again for almost 15 years. There's no way I can give this up right now. But all I can say is that it has gotten a lot more difficult to do Let's Plays for the most part, or at least trying to make a video with involvement of my own commentary. Now, if I was just making a video with no voice in it in some way, that's a whole different story. But when it comes to anything that it involves with my voice in real time, and I want to preface this real time, commentary, it has gotten increasingly much more difficult, and it has gotten far more difficult in the past 2 years or so. Normally, I would find ways to basically work around this and be able to make as many videos as I can to provide content for the channel. And I love to entertain people, which that's part of the reasons why I'm not quitting, is because I just love entertaining people. Oh my god, why is my ear so fucking clogged? Okay, I can hear. But anyways, with that being said though, I may not necessarily be able to do a live commentary Let's Play anymore. Now, this doesn't mean I'm quitting doing playthroughs altogether, or whatever you may even consider that. But what I am basically saying is that if I am going to continue this sort of thing, I would have to probably do it one in two ways, possibly even both. So first off, I feel like I've always had a habit of just making faster process if I'm just making gameplay footage without my voice into it. And I basically almost did that with Lenore Door to Phantom Isle. The only closest thing is that the last few parts in that playthrough, I think starting from part 6 to the finale, from part 6 to finale, I was trying to remember for a moment there, but I think it's definitely those parts. I was basically doing that video in post-commentary. Post-commentary basically means you're recording the gameplay footage first, and then later on you implement your voice into it. You record your own commentary over that, and then try to put that together through editing. So, part of me having a harder time to even make videos in general, because since I used to try to always do commentary, it's actually just because I've been going out far more often, and a lot of times I would have people coming to my home far more often, and a lot of times whenever I try to record videos in general, I always try to make sure I do it when I'm home alone and that I'm not necessarily with anybody else at that moment, because I don't know, I just feel like it, you know, the chances of like getting constantly interrupted or something if I'm doing something, and every time if I ever get interrupted in a recording, it just becomes a huge pace breaker. It's, you know, it breaks my commentary flow, and it makes things harder for me in some way. And then I'm gonna get questions like why I say this or why I say that, and I could potentially constantly get questioned like if I'm talking to anybody. I don't know, it's just really, really weird. But what I can do is that one thing's for sure is that I most likely am going to exclusively live stream. That's probably the closest thing I can get when it comes to like Let's Plays, this whole Let's Play moniker, or I've been actually trying to just call my videos just playthroughs, because that's what they kind of are in general. Because I feel like the Let's Play moniker has kind of already been dead like years ago. But I still fucking do it because of how much I've enjoyed doing it. So now, at one point I was trying to do a live stream Let's Play or a live stream playthrough, and that was for Pokemon XG Next Gen, which, by the way, I'm gonna do my best to bring that back, because again, it has been really difficult to try to like record it. Or at least getting the time to record it. Like, recording it itself is not difficult, it's getting the time to even do so. It's been increasingly difficult, which explains why there will be gaps of me not being able to provide content for the past, you know, for months at a time sometimes, and it's a pain in the ass. As a matter of fact, the last video that I actually made for this channel so far, it was already been up for a little over a week ago, and that is for my childhood GBA game collection, which I highly check it out. This was actually me attempting to do something a little bit different, and that is like scripted videos. And I know typically like collection videos are not supposed to be complicated to make, but I guess I have a habit of just, and maybe I might be overcomplicating shit just by trying to like, for example, I've literally made a 4-page script of the video in general, and I've done a lot of editing. I've done a lot of editing techniques and such, which I've been trying to basically practice improving upon. So that was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to make that video. It's to give me an excuse to basically practice some video editing techniques, since I've been basically doing a bit of editing for the past 15 years, but I feel like I haven't been fully utilizing it. And mind you, this wasn't necessarily the first time I made a scripted video like that. I've done a video on the Mio Mini Plus, which actually happened, I think I put that video up around September or October of last year. And then I think I even did a 3DS collection video with a mini retrospective. That one I edited quite a bit for that one too. But I feel like the one I've done the most right now is actually my GBA collection. Or actually, you know what? I think the 3DS one was actually the one I technically did a lot more editing, and partially that is because of the avatar I was using, which actually is from VTubing, or my little VTuber, but this time I basically try to make it look like one of those visual novels type thing, where like the different poses, the different face expressions as well, depending on what my tone is when I'm saying something in the video. I thought that was it was a really interesting to do. It was a pain in the ass, but that was because I'm not used to doing something like that. Maybe if I do it much more often, maybe it won't be as much of an issue, and just like try to be really patient with it. But I technically did that twice. It was that video, and then there was the there was the whole TGMG Direct thing that happened a long fucking time ago. Now I look at it now, I think it was probably like, that shit was probably like 5 years ago. 3 to 5 years ago. I'm trying to, I'll probably put the actual date maybe when I posted that, but there was that. So I think that since I wanted to basically basically all that has got me thinking that, you know, maybe I should start probably make more scripted videos like those. As a matter of fact, I'm actually in a process. I'm actually writing a script for another video. All I can tell you is that it is in relation to emulation. So stay tuned for that. So far, it's only about like a page, so I'm not sure how many pages I'm gonna end up making for it. But something does tell me it's probably not gonna be that much longer than the GBA collection video that I've done. But we'll see. We'll definitely see about that. But in terms of like gameplay videos or my playthrough videos, that's not gonna completely go away. I would just say that it's just going to be there in a slightly different way. So first off, I'm most likely going to live stream if I'm basically going back into it, and I will basically say I would definitely want to do a live stream for the upcoming game Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. It's coming out on April 16th, though I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to be able to live stream it. I feel like I might want to do it the day of when it's released, but I'll probably let you all know it at a later point. Just know that I think I most likely might have better timing if I do it the Saturday after the release. I think the game is coming out on a Thursday, so I think there's a good chance I might do it on a Saturday. Again, I will let you guys know if full-on confirmation if that's going to happen, but it is going to happen at some point. But another thing that I could also definitely do is I could do no commentary playthroughs, or you know how there's videos of people doing playthroughs of like games, but there's no commentary in it. I was thinking that I was gonna do something very similar with that too. So I'm most likely gonna create a separate channel for that sort of thing. Since I do sometimes enjoy when people just make no commentary videos and such. Obviously that's not gonna happen for this current channel. I'm definitely going to again make a separate channel that will just consist of non-commentary Let's Plays in that case. As pretty much this is gonna be like a really big change, and I know this is gonna be a little bit hard. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to, I know it might be hard for some people, but I really hope that you guys can stick around and, just know that I'm still here. I'm still planning to make videos. I'm just now approaching this whole thing, very differently. And hopefully you come and join me on this journey. I've always been fascinated when it comes to scripted videos. Like sometimes I don't even have it as background noises, or sometimes I just sit there and just watch and hear what other people say, and I think it's like such a really cool thing, and I wanted to do it for the longest time too. So if you're into scripted content, then stay tuned, because I have a few ideas, and I'm actually currently working on one, even if in its scripting phase. But yeah, I think that's going to be absolutely everything. I hope you guys stick around. Technically, Let's Plays are still gonna be around. It's just most likely gonna be exclusively like live streams. If, and sometimes it's like I'll try to like schedule in advance. I'll try to schedule things at least a few days in advance if this is, when that kind of thing happens. I'll let you know some further announcements, and I think that's pretty much it. And stay tuned for the second channel that will just consist of non-commentary Let's Plays and such. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys around. I'm still here, and bye-bye.